what's the fucking weather right now?
Okay. Okay. Back. We're online. Our connection.
70?
What?
Oh, I was looking at the weather and it says it's like 70 degrees. No, it fucking ain't.
Okay. Connection is stable for now.
Okay. You've seen the witness come out and you've seen us squeeze the truth out of them. Now it's your turn. Let's hear your testimony.
Yep, one more time. We're gonna finish this if it kills us.
On the night of the crime, what exactly did you see happen?
Witness, if you please. Yes, Your Honor. Inner temple. I was passing through the garden on the way to a spare prep room when it happened. Suddenly, someone struck me over the head. I stumbled and ended up against the stone lantern. I think I screamed, "Help me!" Then something warm splashed over me. That's when I lost consciousness. So you were struck on the head. I suppose it must have been this staff.
Maya, the person who hit you, it was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it?
I'm sorry, Nick. I couldn't see. I don't know who it was.
Maya, think hard.
Sorry, Nick, but I really couldn't.
Can't say it was an especially good night for young ladies to be walking around alone.
It seems that it will be hard to determine the criminal through testimony alone. Very well then, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination.
Maya, hang in there. She doesn't look all that well.
All right. What are we gonna do here? What?
Next. You think?
Wait, yeah, what, you think, and also, wouldn't someone have heard her, maybe? If she...
Yeah, press. You think you screamed, but you're not sure.
Listen, I was a complete wreck. It was dark, and I couldn't see my attacker. Was it a man, a woman, an adult, a child, a camera, a TV? I had no idea. I was scared out of my wits. Believe me, my dear, I'm certain I would have soiled my robes. I thought this person I attacked me, so Wait, so we can agree it sucks Maya has to go through this? After losing her mom, she has to trawl over her memories of those last moments. Yeah, this is really a crappy situation for Maya. Also, no one was gonna hear her. Almost no one else was there. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I screamed. I thought that was my last hope.
Wow, it sounds like poor little Maya was really out of her mind. I wonder what she meant by last hope.
What do you mean, what did she mean? She thought she was gonna die. Of course, attacked by a killer TV. Isn't that one of those has-been pretty boys I keep seeing on Twitter? Yeah?
Oh, bot?
That's one of them.
What do I do? Do I press her? Yes, my last hope. What the fuck you mean by that?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, Maya. What's this my last hope stuff?
And why does my voice keep changing? What? What do you mean by your last hope?
No, that's not what I said. You said my last hope.
Huh? What? I said what?
Oh my god!
Maya, are you alright?
No,
are you
apparently
okay?
not. Look, you were facing an attacker that you couldn't see, and you screamed, right? You screamed, "Help me!"
Yeah.
But you testified that you screamed that because you thought it was your last hope.
Oh, well, you know, that's like, what do you call it when that happens?
Maya's not doing so well up there.
Maybe it's a good thing that she's never testified before. She doesn't seem great at it. Spirit medium says what? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Oh, that's right! I remember now. I was facing my attacker. That's not who I was screaming at. What? What?
What?
Yeah, that's right. It was the person behind my attacker that I was yelling at. Huh? Oh, this is new information. That's who I was screaming to for help. Ah! What? I messed up. I didn't mean to let that slip out. What do you mean?
Huh?
What? What is going on?
Huh?
Witness, are you absolutely sure of what you're saying? Behind the attacker there is another person? I meant to keep that part a secret. What? What have I done?
Okay. Huh. It takes a ton of pressure to make a diamond.
Someone just talk to me about the ladders again. Can I testify about the ladders?
That's what I always say.
A ton of pressure.
You're in a court of law here. You can't make things up or try to hide things in this chamber.
Since what? Since when? Witness, the information you just presented is vital to this case, and I'm just realizing this is the Edgeworth voice, not the judge voice. I want you to add it to your testimony. You can see a man? What?
Lantern! Present!
Wait, present the lantern? Hang on, wait.
It wasn't fucking lit. So, there was a man standing behind your attacker.
But the only man that we know was there was Phoenix. What?
And he was asleep. Well,
yeah.
That man, he's the killer. He stabbed her from behind.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
He's the one who killed Elise Donim, otherwise known as Misty Faye, Your Honor. Your mother. I thought it said your mother.
You know, you guys keep bringing up the fact that my mom is dead. I'd really like if you stopped saying that.
What?
With
Hey.
the killer?
Maya. You know who killed your mother, don't you?
Oh yeah, he's the killer, of course. Shelly came back. Why not? Why, at this point, why not? What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
Your mom! To be frank, Your Honor, I think she's in shock and quite confused. That's why she hasn't noticed the huge problem with her testimony.
And now Nick goes into the Yo Mama jokes the worst time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I said yet.
Your mama's so old that she was the judge's preschool teacher.
Oh my god!
What do you mean? What problem?
Maya, on the night of the crime, the stone lantern was out of commission. Blah, blah, out of commission!
What? Huh? What?
It's true. There was no light anywhere in the garden that night.
No! What? Huh? What is happening? I want burgers. Order in the court! Mr. Godot, please explain this.
Add the pureness of milk add the pureness of milk to the perfect clear darkness of coffee, sir.
Close enough.
This is the state of the witness's mind right now. Cup of coffee or latte. I don't know if I said that wrong, and I'm sorry to anyone.
Legal? What? Why would that not be legal?
Mr. Tratt's words are the milk and you are the spoon, Your Honor.
Can I be a spork? I like sporks. Well, I'm a spoon! I'm no spoony pod, I'll have you know!
Screenshot!
Is that a fucking Final Fantasy reference?
Screenshot it.
I'm no spoony pod, I'll... Oh my god. Oh my god. We found the true identity of the judge. He's the spoony one. That's where he's been all this time. You fake the lock, you set up death in advance, you exit via a different door, or you know, wait, what? Hang on, wait, you know, it's actually kind of interesting how much locked rooms are used in fiction. You can standardize the ways to break them down for, and there's ways to fake it. You fake the lock, you set up death in advance, you exit via a different door, or you never exit. Interesting. Yeah, the spoony memes, dating the game, but hey, it's the judge. Hey, look, we already had a guy talking in leet speak. This game is dated already.
You must have noticed it too, Trot. This witness's mental state is highly unstable right now. It's not hard to understand why she would make a little mistake like that.
I mean, actually, that's pretty reasonable of you, Godot, but,
Sorry, but that's not gonna cut it. What did you say? If there truly was no light in the garden, then there's a fatal contradiction in the witness's last bit of testimony. Jesus Christ, I can't fucking read even without glasses.
Nick?
May I? Recall the witness's statement about her attacker. She said that she didn't know if it was a man or a woman or an adult or a child.
Oh right, and then she said that it wasn't. That the guy behind her was a man.
And yet, the witness could describe a person that was standing behind her attacker. And she clearly described him as a man. He uses he/him pronouns.
So the only logical conclusion is that Maya is farsighted and needs glasses.
Oh my gosh. And you know what? That would have to mean that Maya actually saw our mystery person.
And now we're getting there. Nick can't prove it, but we're close to the identity of the killer. Nice.
Despite it being so dark, she couldn't see the face of her own attacker.
No! Order! What in the world does this all mean, Mr. Wright? Are you saying Miss Faye saw the real killer under pitch black conditions?
Objection!
Do you have any idea what you're proposing? How could she have seen it in the dark?
Because she has dark vision!
There was no other light source at the scene.
Or was there?
Objection!
Indeed. There are some things that you can only see in the dark, Mr. Godot.
Exclamation. Oh, sorry.
Dot explanation point. Maya, did you see who the killer was in the dark?
Now, last chance. How could Maya ID the killer in this situation? Because you could get it now. Well, I suppose if the killer, had some identifying part of them that glowed
oh my God,
dark.
It's Godot, isn't it?
What?
It's Godot, isn't it?
It might be, but it's quite likely at this point.
Yeah. Anyway, I saw that line.
You did? Oh.
Yeah. And now you're trying to cover for him.
Cover? For the man that killed her mother?
There's only one conclusion I can draw from this. You know who this man is.
Please. I don't know anything. Please, I'm begging you.
Oh my God, is she pulling the book?
What?
Here's a character in Grandmaster Dramatic Cultivation who always says, I don't know, I really don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
My God, the girl! Anyway. You talk a good game, Trap, but let's see if you can walk the walk. It was pitch black, so what could the witness see?
Oh, the judge is doing poetry. Cover for the man who killed your mother, like he was any other. Oh.
What the?
Oh, jeez.
I'm calling your bluff.
No, Nick, don't! Please, stop. Okay, but what's going on? I don't...
Maya's dead set on protecting this guy.
Okay, I'm pretty sure at this point that Godot is probably the killer. But why?
Oh, probably.
Why would he be the killer? And why is he? Why is Maya trying to hide it so much? What?
Maya's dead set on protecting this guy. The man who murdered Maya's long-lost mother. But I can't let him get away with it. I'm a lawyer, an officer of the court. I'm here to find the truth.
All right, Mr. Wright. Time to show us what you've got. Who was this person that you say me a face saw in the darkness?
Godot.
Here we go.
Let's go. It was pitch black. Miss Faye was unable to recognize the killer easily.
Try saying that one more time.
Because it was pitch black, Miss Faye was able to recognize the killer easily. I am stupid.
There we go. No, you're not stupid.
I'm sure the court would like to see for itself how this is possible, yes?
Why would he be the killer? Oh, this is a rant I've been holding for a while. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're in for a treat, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
What? But how do you propose to show us something like that? Are we gonna turn out the lights in the courtroom? Is that what we're gonna do?
Oh my god. It's easy. We just need to recreate the conditions of that night. God damn it.
Conditions?
Your Honor, the defense officially requests that all lights in this courtroom be turned off.
So they got really quick on that. What, this is... But it can't be! Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah! That is stuff of nightmares. That was a nice bit of deduction. Right.
And yeah, after everything Godot went on about Nick failing to protect Mia, he let Maya just go up on the stand and lie to try and cover for him. What a douchebag.
You piece of fucking shit. Well, everyone, this is the man Maya saw on the night of the murder. Order!
He's putting her through the ringer here, and he could just come clean. Why? I feel like this is something that, you know, Mia would not want to happen if he cares so much about Mia. And, Prosecutor Godot, what is the meaning of this?
God.
Surely you must be shocked to hear yourself accused of such a thing. Please make any emotion besides smiling. Why aren't you denying it, you creepy asshole?
Your Honor, you're asking the wrong person.
What do you mean by that?
If you've got a question, ask the witness. That's one of my rules. Well, Maya, how about it? What you saw that night. Was it 3 glowing red lights?
Well, witness, answer the question. You're wrong. I never saw that.
Maya.
I thought the person that stabbed my mother was a man for a totally different reason.
Girl, why are you protecting him?
Objection!
Well, witness, what are you...
Stop your chattering, Your Honor.
You first, you bitch! You...
Ah! Holy shit.
Chattering?
If it's worth asking, ask the witness. That's one of my rules. What
I've
are your
actually
rules,
been
my
trying
guy?
to cut down on swearing lately, but this guy is making it hard. All right. Sure. Well then, let's continue with the testimony, I guess. Please tell us how you knew the killer was a man. Oh, this is gonna be probably not aged well. Yes, Your Honor. I didn't realize it until after I woke up, but... Alright. When I came to, I was just lying there on the training room floor. By the time I got back to the garden, the place had totally changed. The torches were lit, and the body was gone, and all the snow around the snow around the stone lantern had been carefully cleaned up too. Which, as we know, are all masculine qualities.
Also,
Wait, it's Danganronpa
Maya's
1 all
still-
over again? Oh, I hope it's not Danganronpa 1 all over again. This person did all that work alone. I just assumed it was a man. Okay, so yeah, that's...
Oh my god, this just reminds me. I was watching a pointlessly gendered video, like where someone goes over the Reddit subreddit, and
yeah.
one of the posts was like, it was like a list of things, and if you do these things, you're feminine. And a couple of them were like, "Bitch, I fucking do that, and I'm not feminine." Shut up. So this is just giving off that kind of vibe.
Yeah. This is gonna turn into Wolf Game. Women can't pick up rocks. Yeah. As we all know, being really good at cleaning up things is something only men do. That's a traditionally masculine trait, obviously.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it was after the crime took place that the witness came to think the killer was a man. Yes, that's right. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I really should
Maya?
stop judging things by narrow-minded cultural assumptions.
We're gonna have a fucking talk when we get back.
Don't need to apologize. It's as Mr. Godot said, you're utterly exhausted and apparently mildly sexist. It's only natural that you would be a little confused. Also, if you consider the situation you described, it doesn't seem too much of a stretch to assume the... Fuck you, I'm not finishing that line. Mr. Wright, proceed with your cross-examination. All right, we need to to save Maya. We need to disprove traditional gender roles.
Yeah.
We can
Also,
do this.
go to the I think it's the third one.
Okay. You're sure that you're not reading the walkthrough?
I'm not.
Okay.
Because remember when it was like on this one, it was like showing the area, and it just still said Maya on the stone lantern.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good point. Also, that testament was so stupid, I don't think anyone notices the glaring flaw in the first read-through. Wow, obfuscating stupidity is real.
Wait, are we like the only ones that technically noticed that then?
Maybe?
Oh wow.
I mean, I didn't notice that.
The torches were lit?
Yeah, that's how I noticed the whole scene had changed.
I'm gonna say it was the killer who lit the torches. I mean, who else could it be?
Killer probably lit them, so it'd be impossible to do any cover-up work in the dark.
Why the fuck does Godot wear that thing over his eyes?
I don't know. I mean, you can't see it all with that. Wait. What's that
They're
give
not
better dark vision? Maybe. I don't know.
They're not fucking glasses, though.
I mean, they're weird high-tech glasses that let him see better, except the color red. However, if that's
stupid.
However, if that's true, there's one thing that still bothers me. Why did the killer go to the effort of moving the body?
That's true. It's hard to see how that would be of any advantage to the killer. The only one who would gain anything from that would be the only person that was at the inner temple, Maya.
What? Huh? Very well, let me hear some more of the conditions of the crime scene.
Press.
Okay, that was not the press button. Sorry.
Press said something. So you're saying the killer cleaned up the snow? It did look really odd.
They're basically glasses. It's a riff on Geordi's visor from Star Trek: The Next Generation. Yeah, I figured it was something like that.
Who's Jordan?
He wears a visor that's kind of like that, because...
Oh, okay. The snow was removed at an unnatural-looking rectangle shape around the lantern.
There are a lot of shovels around the inner temple, but they're all really heavy. Way too heavy for me to use.
Oh my god.
An odd fellow indeed, this killer. Why on earth would anyone want to take snow away?
Well, there's one thing I can think of. Didn't you say that a lot of the victims' blood sprayed onto the snow? Where? When? Am I losing my mind?
Wait a minute, but that wouldn't make sense if that was the reason. Because we established that Godot can't see blood. I mean, I guess he would probably assume that... Wait, no, but obviously he would assume there was blood on the snow, but...
Because stabby stab.
Yeah, but he would have missed the... But that's why he was so surprised at there being blood on the lantern.
Yeah.
Iris and Sister
Oh my God.
Bikini are the ones who live in the temple, so they can lift the shovels. Yeah, probably. I mean, at least Iris could. Sister Bikini might not be able to because of her back problems.
Yeah.
But Iris at least should be able to, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What, do they have a maid or something? Remember they remarked on the pattern of the removed snow being weirdly neat? Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, the area I collapsed in ended up being splattered. In other words... Oh, sorry.
And in other words, the killer's purpose was to hide the bloody snow. I think that's the most reasonable explanation.
Perhaps. However, there's something that's bothering me besides all of it. If the killer just wanted to hide the snow with blood on it, there was no need to remove that amount.
Well, this motherfucker can only see in red, so he wasn't sure.
Oh, right. So he wouldn't be able to. He wasn't able to see the blood. So he just tried to cover as much ground as possible.
Yeah.
All right.
That might be it. Cause like, he can only see red. He could have scooped up just the snow that's stained with blood.
He has virtual boy vision. Looks like there's some mysteries behind this issue, which will be solved. But I think this will help explain them. Yeah, no, I mean, that's...
Yeah, no, fuck that one.
Wait, I was trying to rewind, but it didn't let me. Sorry.
Oh. The killer went through a lot of trouble. Moving the body to the, pendulum, manipulating the crime scene.
Wait, was it Godot that did the pendulum thing? I thought that was Dahlia and Iris.
It had to have been Godot because Iris was the only one that could drive the thing, and it was on the other side.
So Godot was in on their plan. What? How deep does this go?
No,
I
have no idea, but Godot could, like, if it was Iris, she probably couldn't have gone onto the other side because of the fucking storm and also the bridge being on fire.
This is the longest fucking thing ever.
But for what purpose? Why do all that? Maybe Maya knows more than she's letting on.
Okay,
Next. Press! No.
Press this?
No, get back.
Oh.
Press.
The pendulum needs two people. Dahlia died and Iris was on the other person on the other side. Right, yeah.
Naturally, the killer must have done it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But why would the killer tamper with the crime scene like that? There must be something that the killer desperately wanted to hide.
The truth is, when I saw the crime scene, I felt something.
Huh? You did?
Yes, I felt like the killer was hiding the evidence for me. For my sake. What? Hiding it for you? What? Huh? Everyone knew that I was the only one at the inner temple that night. If Sister Bikini had come back and looked at the garden...
She may have thought that you've done it.
No, she definitely would have thought so. I even would have thought so, and I'm an idiot. And you're saying that's why the killer cleaned up the crime scene to make it look like nothing had happened? Yes, I'm sure of it. Well, that's certainly an important piece of information. I want you to add that to your testimony. Yes, Your Honor. Why are you laughing maniacally?
Look at the evidence. Good. So, you know how we kept saying, he can only see red?
Yeah.
What has red on it?
What?
What has red on it?
The talisman?
No.
The dagger?
No.
The lantern?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we were talking about. Yeah. Yeah, if he was cleaning it up for Maya's sake, then it would be really weird to miss the lantern that has the word Maya on it, unless, you know, you just couldn't see it.
See red.
Unless he had Virtual Boy vision.
The body of Elise Donim was carried all the way to Hazakota Temple's courtyard. Then, at the garden, the real scene of the crime, the snow that we suspected was covered in blood was scooped up and removed. It's reasonable to believe all this was done in an attempt to hide the true crime scene. However, there's still one matter that seems somewhat odd. Oh, and what would that be? You must have figured it out by now, Mr. Godot. It's the message written in blood on the lantern. It's written very clearly on the white stone lantern.
You know, maybe it's just a fancy Virtual Boy and he's so chill because he keeps playing it while lawyering. That's impossible. Nobody has ever been chill while playing Virtual Boy games.
Maya.
Ah! Right, that.
If the killer was so motivated to protect Maya from suspicion, then why didn't they wipe the handwriting off the lantern?
You're right! Order! But Mr. Wright, isn't it a fact that the killer was trying to cover up the crime scene?
Indeed, but it doesn't make much sense to move the body and remove the bloody snow, and not wipe off the most incriminating thing of all, the bloody writing. But if that's the case, do you have an explanation for the killer's mysterious behavior?
Why are you looking so smug? You know that this incriminates you so much.
Why would this killer move the body and remove all that snow? And then leave the bloody writing on the lantern? Can I punch him? I don't know what the killer is. I don't know what the plan was. The killer's
lawyer until it's over. I don't know what the...
I don't know what the killer's plan was. But it's a fact that the killer left the writing on the lantern. must be a reason for it.
Well then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your opinion. Why did the killer leave the message written in blood on the lantern? The killer didn't notice it.
Yeah. You didn't notice. Prosecutor Godot, earlier in this trial, you gave some good advice. Once you eliminate the impossible, all that remains must be the truth, no matter how improbable. Maybe you're not as dumb as I thought.
Maybe you're dumber than I thought.
The real killer wanted to disguise the fact that a crime had occurred there. If that's the case, then why they wouldn't have left the bloody writing on the stone lantern on purpose? Therefore, it must mean they didn't notice it.
But that doesn't make any sense! The torches were all lit and everything! There's no way any normal person would miss something as glaring as that!
You're right. There's no way any normal person would.
What? What are you trying to say, Mr. Wright?
There's only one person involved in this incident who could have misseen the bloody writing altogether.
And who would that be? Who is this person that could have failed to miss the bloody writing?
Good dog.
I mean, yeah, we all know who it is, right?
Yeah.
A reminder, Godot was gonna let Iris take the blame for this, and she didn't have any sort of defense like I was trying to save Maya. She'd get the death penalty. Yeah, that's true, but I don't... Oh wait, he was trying to... He killed Elise to save Maya. I see what's going on here. That makes sense.
Mr. Godot. This is what you said yesterday. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything.
You can't see everything? Is that correct, Mr. Godot?
This lantern was submitted as evidence today. I would like the court to think back to the moment it was first presented.
This lantern, there's something written on it. Well, why? It's written in blood.
Nonsense! This lantern is as clean as a whistle. Mr. Gogo.
Mr. Gogo!
Mr. Godot. Wake me up before you go. Anyway, just admit it. There are certain colors you can't see, correct? You can't see red on white background, can you? Sorry. That's right. We went through this once before. During the poisoning case at Tribulations.
Oh, I forgot about that.
What the fuck? Oh, right. This is different. The delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time. And somehow spilled coffee on.
There's something still bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the blood stain to the court?
Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be?
Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain... The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron.
It's ridiculous. No one told me about anything about this, about a bloodstain. you could see the coffee on the white apron. But you couldn't see the ketchup because it was red. Huh. It's strange. In a black and white photo, those letters would have appeared black to me. I wonder, why am I the only one who can't see them?
Because the goggles. The goggles. So then, Mr. Godot, are you admitting it? Are you admitting that you can't see the red lighting on the red, you can't, you know.
You can't see the writing on the lantern. Hey, Gramps, didn't you know? That's the reason why I don't, that's the reason why I don't drink red tea. What the fuck?
We didn't even know that. Why would we,
What the fuck?
When did that ever come up? Are you admitting you're really a Copod? Is he the one who killed Drax's family?
I wasn't sure until now. But I just... Prosecutor Godot is the murderer, whatever you want to call it. But there's no going back now.
This crowd is very loud.
I finally figured out the truth!
Order in the court! Shut up, everybody! Oh,
Mr. Godot, the defense at this time formally accuses you. You are the murderer of Mr. Olisto, name also known as Miss Misty Faye. Yeah, I don't drink tea, Croak.
It's hard to believe this may be true. However, I think Croak is talking about Godot. Once again, Mr. Wright has brought up a disquieting fact about you.
Just make sure you don't find the indictment in red ink, I guess. Come on, how does a little graffiti make me into the killer? Excuse me. How does a little graffiti make me into the killer?
Is he stupid?
Besides, it's not like it was my name that was written there.
I'm certain that the killer would know.
I'm certain that the killer wasn't able to see the color red. This is rich. Do go on, Trite. Can I call him Trite now?
I mean, you can, I guess.
Fucking Trite, bitch, mother... Anyway, the answer was right there at the crime scene.
It's not as much as of a pun, but, you know.
I don't care. He calls us Trite.
Is there like a what's a good nickname for Godot? No, we're not doing that. Trite is fine. Trite,
No.
Let's go with Trite.
Yeah, okay. In the snow.
The snow? How so? That rhymes.
Well, for example, why did the killer move all that snow? Your Honor, you said it yourself. If he wanted to hide the bloody snow, why not take out just that area?
Godot dear. No, well, no, but that sounds like we're calling him dear.
Yeah, no.
Godotful? I don't know about that one.
Godot. Never mind.
Godot, no. Yes, why didn't he take just that area? Ah! Could it be?
Yes, the killer couldn't see the red blood that had seeped into the snow. So he had to remove all of the snow. He couldn't be sure where the blood landed, so he removed the whole area. Isn't it more likely that the killer couldn't see the blood because it was dark?
Oh no, you're breaking up a little bit more. Geez, but we're fine still, I think.
Shit.
I think we're still fine.
Is it more likely that the killer couldn't see the blood because it was dark?
Well, the torches. You god-awful prosecutor. I like that one.
Not a chance. The torches were all lit. You would have been able to see just fine.
It seems that once again this trial has taken an unexpected turn, to say the least. Can you explain this, Mr. Godot? I feel like you should expect this at this point.
Yeah, whenever Phoenix is involved.
Wait, who's objecting? Wait just a minute!
Maya!
Maya, what are you doing? What is it, witness? Mr. Godot isn't the killer! After all, he didn't even come to the Inner Temple until 2 days after the murder took place. He didn't show up until after the old bridge got fixed up. Yeah, that's a good point. Why was he even there? What?
Objection!
Yeah. My...
Dot, exclamation point?
You can't testify to something like that.
Why? What do you mean? I may not look it, but I'm... Eek!
After the murder happened, you didn't even exist. The fuck?
Oh, right, because she... Wait, was she... Did she channel someone? Wait.
Was it Iris?
No, Iris would... No, but Iris isn't dead.
Not Iris. Dahlia or Mia?
Maybe What, she didn't? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Are you senile, man? We established this just a little bit ago.
Yeah, probably at this point.
After the murder, this witness was unconscious for a long time. Because she was channeling Dahlia Hawthorne.
Maya channeled Dahlia after the murder to stop Pearl doing it. Wait, I thought Elise was channeling... that's right. Please, Your Honor, let me add to my testimony! Nick! Please listen to me!
Maya... Do you plan to cover for Godot no matter the cost? If that's the case, then I've got no choice.
They both did, okay.
Your Honor, let's hear her testimony. If it means we're going to hear the whole truth, I say we should not silence her. Nicely done, Trot. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Well, very well, let's hear the witness's testimony. It's like a Dahlia relay. Elise channeled Dahlia before the murder, Maya did afterwards. Okay, I see. Please tell us what happened at the Inner Temple after the murder. Yes, sir. After I woke up, I began channeling and my spirit left me, as it were. But Lil Pearly was there at the Inner Temple, too. Okay. Pearly was also stuck on the Inner Temple side that night. The next morning, she looked around but couldn't find anyone. The next day, the bridge was finally fixed. She was in the spare prep room. That's when Mr. Godot arrived at the Inner Temple for the first time. He found Pearly first and cheered her right up. Yeah, I call bullshit on that one. Who is this Pearly? That's my little cousin, Pearl Faye. So when do you know, that little girl who sometimes just sits in on trials for some reason. The what? What? It is actually an old trick to make a locked room. How did Godot disappear from the inner temple side out of the things after the crime? He can fly. I don't know. Oh, just a while ago when I was in the medical office. I'm terribly sorry. What you heard from someone else is simply not admissible as testimony. Oh, what? Come on! Pearlie would never tell a lie. Sure about that?
Yeah.
She's a way more honest person than I'll ever be.
Real smart, Maya. You always know the best things to say when you're under oath.
Oh my god.
Ha! Oh shit. The
What?
prosecution has no objection. Oh, I didn't hear music, so I thought.
Oh, it's okay. We're actually doing hearsay evidence? I don't know, I guess.
Prosecution has no objection. We believe the witness.
Why are we getting real law now? Mr. Godot.
Let's just move on to the cross-examination. If the defense has no objections.
This is highly unusual, but, well, Mr. Wright?
Let's get this cross-examination started.
Okay. What even is happening anymore? Okay.
What the fuck does she mean by he found pearls first?
Good question. Should we press on that?
Yeah. Because, when the fuck did we see Pearl after the whole thing? He cheered her up?
That's what Carly said. She said he was a very nice older gentleman. Thank you for looking after my cousin, Mr. Godot. Wait, but when we saw Pearlie, she was very not cheered up.
Yeah.
Here I was thinking you were nothing more than a coffee addict.
Cut it out. You're making me blush.
How can you see that?
Guy is really beginning to get on my nerves in more ways than one.
Godot reached the inner temple and the bridge was fixed. After the bridge was fixed, found Pearl and cheered her up. That doesn't sound right.
He wasn't there!
Why would he be there?
Like, when the bridge got fixed, he was nowhere to be found!
Yeah, what the fuck? And again, why would he have come there?
The truth is, there aren't that many places to look on the inner temple side.
Pearl never mentioned seeing him, and he didn't run into Nick and Franziska until they reached the temple. Okay. What's happening?
Policemen were all busy going over the garden with fine-tooth combs. So I decided to carry out an investigation in my own way, Godot style.
I'm the same way. I like to hand down verdicts in my own way, judge style.
Maybe I should ask should ask questions Phoenix style. Yes, Godot! You fuck however you do it!
So the investigation?
Yeah, like what the fuck is this? You said that you conducted an investigation of your own. Did you find anything? It looks like my investigation went about as well as yours, trite.
So you're saying he was at the inner temple, so he's not the murderer? No, he's just at the inner temple at a different time. But why?
After all, I did miss the bloody riding on the way. God damn it, I keep doing a goddamn southern accent.
Isn't that what you've been doing for him the whole time?
Kind of. I have like no idea. It changes from time to time. Well, I didn't miss it, so speak for yourself, Goggles. The only thing I discovered was the beauty in the training hall. Beauty? Misty Faye, naturally. Clad in her stunning Japanese garb, surrounded by the hue and aroma of Western tea. Wait, what?
Oh, the tapestry. The gravy-covered tapestry.
Okay, couldn't you just find a stranger way to describe gravy?
So, from there, you headed to the prep room.
Wait a second. What did Godot just say now? I think I found his proverbial weak spot. There's only one thing of any importance here. Where was Godot when the murder was taking place? He must have already been at the inner temple when it happened. Otherwise, he couldn't have killed at least one of him.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. No, then the fucking thing would have been gravied.
Yeah, he saw the gravy.
Hang on one second.
Hang on one sec. Why? What's happening?
My dad left and my mom's wondering where he was at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
What do we do? I'm confused.
I guess the hanging scroll? No, not. Yeah, no, it would have to be this one because, like, if he did arrive at that time, it would have been full of gravy.
Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah, and he wouldn't be able to tell that it was Misty Faye.
Yeah. Save?
Wait, save? What?
Do you want to save first?
Sure, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Objection!
Mr. Godot. The first time you crossed Dusty Bridge and went into the inner temple was long before the murder took place.
Why do you say that?
Cause he just made one fatal slip up. The hanging scroll in the training hall.
Has a hanging scroll? But Mr. Godot is right! That scroll shows a picture of my mother!
Yeah, I know you know who it is, but here's something you didn't know. By the time the bridge had been repaired 2 days after the murder, a hanging scroll in the train hall looked like this.
What's that wonderfully delicious smell? Wait, what, did he...
What the fuck?
Hang on, did he just have the scroll, like... Where is he keeping... So he does have physical copies of the evidence. So, like, where is he hiding them? Did he just have, like, a... Did he have this, like, all under his desk? Or is Does he just have like really deep pockets somehow that he's been keeping all of this stuff? And how does any of the? I'm so confused.
After the crime, someone covered it in curry. I'm saying curry, not gravy, because that's curry.
Wait, curry? But why curry, Nick?
Because curry was much more than a condiment to the culprit. Well, Mr. Godot, if you really hadn't seen the hanging scroll until after the murder, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't have had any way to know that it was Missy Faye.
Unless you Googled it beforehand. Well, wait a minute, Nick.
Yes.
You could have Googled it to take another look at the hanging scroll. Look, at the top. There's a crest there.
Yeah, it's the mark of the master, correct?
Exactly. So if you know the meaning of the mark, then you could guess that there was a picture of Misty Faye on there.
True, but Mr. Godot described what was underneath like this. Clad in her stunning Japanese garb, surrounded by the hue and aroma of Western taste.
Oh.
Yes, it's possible that he knew what the crest meant. However, he couldn't have known that she was wearing Japanese clothing!
Because obviously, we are in America. So it would be weird for her to be wearing Japanese clothing.
Oh, the day of the murder? Yeah, we're hiding at the inner temple long before the crime took place. Can I ask you one little thing, Trent? What is it? This whole theory of yours, it all rests on a certain assumption. That I knew beforehand that the crime was going to be committed.
No, it doesn't. That's right. Otherwise, there's no reason for him to sneak onto the crime scene.
Of course, Mr. Godot knew all about the plan.
Huh? What did you say? Is it really possible that another person knew of the plan?
Oh my god, the letter.
Wait.
The instructions.
But hang on. Be careful once night falls. Should be there. What name was it? Did we ever establish what name was right there?
No. Oh my god.
Oh my god. This crime was actually planned over a year ago. Morgan Faye authored the plan for her daughter's future. And here's where I lose it. Okay? Why is that? And these instructions... Oh, sorry, I'm
It's okay, don't worry.
saying...
And these instructions were hidden somewhere in the Faye Manor for a year.
Oh, that was Dahlia Hawthorne. Right, yeah, never mind.
However, by the time Little Pearls found these instructions, they had already been unsealed.
What, unsealed?
Yes, the killer had read these instructions long before Pearls ever found them. That's how he knew the crime would take place at the Inner Temple. And you still insist this crafty killer is me?
Okay, Godot knew. He knew exactly what Morgan was trying to get Pearl to do. He knew this before they even left for Azakura Temple. Okay.
You bet I do.
He beat Pearl
But
to
you
the letter.
just said...
If he'd taken it with him, none of this would have happened.
You just said that the instructions were hidden.
That's right! Mr. Godot couldn't have known where the instructions were hidden!
The fuck? If he really wanted to know, he had one great chance to find out.
Yes, and when was that?
During a visit.
A visit?
Morgan Fay told her daughter Pearl where the instructions were hidden. During one of her visits to the detention center. That would be the only time for someone to have learned where they were hidden. Okay.
Eavesdropping on a visit at the detention center!
Yes, it could be arranged if you were someone with easy access in and out of there. Like, for example, prosecutors such as Godot.
He wasn't a prosecutor a year ago, though. At least he hasn't prosecuted a case.
I'm so... Oh my god.
But people keep spying on Faze during visits to the detention center. Franziska did that last game, too. I feel like this detention center should have better security. Is that one guy that we keep seeing literally the only security there?
Probably.
Order! 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 Just once I would like that one guy to be a witness. Mr. Godot, you're under fire again!
This murder could not have been carried out without prior knowledge. And you. You were the only one that could have acquired this information before the murder.
We do visit the detention center in more depth in investigations too. Do we get to meet that one guy?
Please, let us meet him.
And yeah, the security isn't great. Yeah, I figure. Based on how much this happened.
Humans are afraid of the dark. And yet at the same time, we're fascinated and bewitched by it. Maybe that's why humans drink the darkness that is coffee. Sorry for always asking, but what the fuck does that mean? If there's a reason for everything. It means there's a reason for everything.
Nothing you just said had anything to do with that thing just now.
According to your theory, the killer in this case eavesdropped. On a conversation during a jail visit where he learned of a hidden plan for a crime. After discovering the plans, he hid in the inner temple and waited for the crime to occur. Then he ultimately took the person's life. And he did all of that just to protect his witness.
That's right.
That's right. If you're accusing me of this crime, I have to ask you, why would I do this? This girl is nothing but a stranger.
Well, maybe she is, but I know someone who's not a stranger to you.
Yeah! I've got no reason to go through that kind of trouble to protect him. I am what you see. I am certainly not the type to rescue a damsel in distress.
I'm just the kind of guy to mock other guys for not rescuing the damsel in distress. Killer's behavior is certainly extreme, for lack of a better word. Even considering that the killer wanted to protect this witness's life, his behavior is still a little too unnatural. Some might say supernatural.
However, you had a good reason, didn't you, Mr. Godot? An unshakable reason that forced you to protect this witness at all costs!
haven't you, Nick?
Maya. I guess you were doing your best to cover for Godot. For the same reason, huh?
He's still an asshole, but, you know,
Okay, Trot, I'm all ears. Let's hear it.
I mean, he's a jerk, a stupid poopy head jerk. That's, yeah.
It's very simple. Maya Fey is a lot more than just a stranger to you.
What's this?
There's one person who lies at the very center of this whole story. One person that ties you and Mia Fey together inexcusably.
Well, you said that wrong, but you get, but,
Fuck English!
yeah.
Inextricably.
There's one person that ties you and Mia Fey together inextricably. Mia Fey!
I can't English!
It's okay, it's an understandable mistake.
There's a very good reason why Maya's Fey is so precious to you.
Oh shit, the stream
After
came
all.
back again. Yeah, you're just in time. It's been going pretty well so far, knock on wood. I think that
sorry.
was wood, but I just knocked
After
on.
all. Oh, Wood's all the way over there. She's Mia Fey's only sister. ...
Exclamation point!
Mia Fey. You once worked alongside her. That was when you were a defense attorney.
Wait, why does he know this? Wait.
Because he reviewed Mia's first case.
Well, yeah, but how did he know that Diego and Godot were the same guy?
And he also gave a shit about not protecting Mia.
Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wait a second here. Mr. Godot is a defense attorney?
With your honor's piercing intellect, you fucking dumbass. You must have figured it out by now.
Subtly roasting the judge.
The real name of this man who calls himself Godot. His real name is Diego Armando. Isn't that right?
Stop, Diego, stop.
The last time someone called me by that name was over 6 years ago.
Diego Armando. That name rings a bell.
It should, Your Honor. All this is related to a single case.
As always. Wait, hang on. Whoa, what? Dang it, where is it? Dang it, I can't find where the wait, no, I found it. Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay, continue.
In a case in which a convict named Harry Falls killed himself. Mia Fey's time in court, the tragic outcome left a deep wound in her heart. She knew that behind it all was a heartless, scheming demoness in disguise. But in the end, Mia couldn't tear off the disguise.
The last time someone called me by that name was over 6 years ago. Wait, did the hospital lose his records? Why did they know his name when he woke up?
He was called John Doe. For, I guess, or
Maybe.
something.
What? Why is the dragon there? You had to be there. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
We didn't want to look at that. We didn't want to look at Terry Fall's face, so we just put up a gif of Toothless. It was.
Anyway, but in the end, Mia couldn't tear off that disguise. However, there was only one man who reached out to help her. Diego Armando, a senior defense attorney at the office where Mia worked.
It's my fault! It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself!
Mia, you can't cry yet. All the time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. I was moved by her. The way she put all her faith in her clients, that pure, sweet heart of hers. That's why I could never forgive Dahlia Hawthorne.
Understandable.
Mia and I thoroughly investigated that fake kidnapping incident. Then one fateful day, Dahlia wanted to meet with me. It had been 6 months since the trial. We met in the courthouse cafeteria.
Oh, I just remembered. 6 years ago, right here in this courthouse, you were poisoned.
Even I didn't see it coming.
Maybe that's another reason he doesn't drink red tea. Oh wait, no, it was
Dahlia Hawthorne slipped some poison into my coffee.
Some newspapers at the time called it a murder. Very little information about the case was released to the press.
But you weren't dead at all. No official reports ever actually called it a murder. I was just in a deep, deep coma. I see. My body shut down and my life became nothing but a long, deep, deep sleep. That woman's poison really did a number on my central nervous system. I lost my sight, and all my hair turned white due to the damage it caused. Marie Antoinette syndrome much?
Wait, is that a thing?
It's not a real thing, but it's like, I think I don't know, Marie Antoinette. I don't know how to spell what the fuck? I don't know how to spell her name.
That's terrible.
Apparently, it was a miracle that I ever regained consciousness. 5 years had passed since I drank that poison brew. And one morning, my eyes flew open from the smell of a doctor's cup of coffee. Jesus fucking Christ.
Of course it was.
Coffee!
5 years? You were asleep for 5 years.
Hang on. Fuck, what was that video I watched? It could have reminded me. Oh god. Hang on, I gotta find this. This is hilarious.
I don't know what's going on right now.
I saw a short or something where it was like a skit, and it was like I was in the doctor's office and I was heading towards the light, and then I smelled a muffin.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where the fuck it is.
That is a real phenomenon that happens. Like, you know, certain sensory things like that can like revive people from comas. I think I heard of one guy that was in a coma for a while, then woke up because someone put Barney on the TV, and he woke up to turn it off.
Oh my god! Got so annoyed with Barney that he was like, "Fucking turn that shit off!"
Yeah, so I don't know if it was Barney specifically, but it was something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And the worst possible news was waiting for me. Mia Fey was dead. From the very moment I opened my eyes, I had already lost everything I thought I had. Oh, Oh, thank you, set tuple. Thank you. The woman I loved had been murdered.
You can't help but feel bad for him. He's still kind of a dick, though.
Yeah. And the woman I loathed had been sentenced to death.
The woman you loathed?
The woman who spiked my scalded hot coffee, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Well, I mean, honestly, that feels like it would have been pretty good.
Good old Mia. She didn't let me down. She got her revenge before she checked out. In the end, there wasn't anyone waiting for me when I woke up.
That's so sad.
For someone like me, for someone who had slept away the best days. There were only 2 reasons left to live. And it was for those 2 reasons I decided to become a prosecutor. If I may ask, what were your 2 reasons to live? The first was you, you! Me? If I hadn't drank that stupid poison, Mia Fey would have died much. Okay. Mia Fey never would have died, much less the way she did.
I'm not so sure about that. I don't know what this has to do with you. There wasn't anyone waiting for me when I woke up. I mean, your old boss Marvin Grossberg's still around. Well, he's Grossberg, so...
Yeah. You were the only one who was there to protect her. But you let her die, and it was all your fault.
Projecting much?
It wasn't like that. I wanted to see for myself what kind of man you really were.
So that's why you became a prosecutor?
My other reason for living, she goes by the name of Maya Fey.
Huh? You mean me?
You were the only one I can make up for the sin of not saving Maya. 1 year ago, when the Crane Village incident was resolved.
Also, to be fair to Godot, Mia's death is kind of stupid. Red White just walked in and attacked her. Someone else being in the office would have stopped it. I mean, yeah, but...
Okay.
That seems like, I mean, by that logic, it was Mia's fault for not bringing in, like, a second person.
It wasn't, okay. Yeah, Godot's stupid. Anyway, I found it. It wasn't a video. It was a post. Anyway, I sent it to you so you can check it out later.
Okay.
It was obvious that Morgan Fey was planning something. How? Whatever her evil plan was, I was determined to stop it. My role as prosecutor put me in the perfect position to do something about her.
That's why you overheard Pearl's visit with Morgan at the detention center.
I knew that the time was drawing near. Since I knew the plan, I thought I could foil it.
Wait, okay, hang on. Let's use this logic for a second. So it's Phoenix's fault that, according to him, it's Phoenix's fault that Mia is dead, because if he was there, then he could have stopped it. But also, there's another factor here. If the murder weapon had not been in the office, there's a chance that she would also not have died. So really, the real person behind all this was Larry Butts.
Damn it, Larry! You
It's
fucking-
all Larry's fault. Everything in this game is all Larry's fault. It's when something smells, it's gotta be the Butts. It was obvious Morgan Fay was planning something. I saw the stinger where he said she was planning something. You didn't break the fourth wall, right?
My goal was to deal with the plan. I thought if I could do that, I could keep that girl from being caught up in it. That makes sense. No, it doesn't. If I guess, I don't know. I'm losing my mind. If Pearl had known that the actual purpose of the plan was to kill Maya, she never would have helped out.
The Butts, the ultimate villain.
Finally, the day of the plan was drawing near.
I mean, I don't think it was actually Larry's fault, but like, it makes as much sense as it being Phoenix's fault.
I contacted both my accomplices. The fucking what now?
What, accomplices? I mean, there was another murder weapon in the office, and White didn't bother to bring one, so yeah, Larry is kind of responsible for this. Well, when something smells...
It's the Butts. Iris Wazakura Temple and Misty Bang! I essentially needed the help of Iris. She was to take the fall in my backup plan in case I couldn't control Pearl Fay.
What? How did you contact my mother? I can't even contact my mother. She's been missing for almost 20 years.
Officially, yes.
Yeah, instead of stopping Pearl, Godot did this whole stupid scheme to muck with the plan he's just letting happen. Yeah, you could have just, like, told Pearl, maybe? What do you mean, officially?
You've heard about it, haven't you? About the strongest ties between the Mann family and the fucking what now? Now that you mention it, he did say something to that effect.
What?
She said that the master of the crane had great authority.
Okay.
Even without her official position, Misty Fay still wielded great influence. The police have been keeping an eye on her movements all this time. That's how I was able to contact her. Again, because of my position as a prosecutor.
Damn it, Nick! If you just became a prosecutor instead of a defense attorney, then maybe Maya would be able to meet her mom before this. So my mother was cooperating with you?
Don't ever forget. No matter how far away she was, she never stopped thinking.
Really? Then why the fuck when we were there did she kind of like,
You had a phone, you could have, like, called, maybe?
yeah, and then the moment she sees her daughter in person, she's just like, I gotta go.
What the fuck?
Fucking bullshit!
What? What? Sky?
Bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, yeah, I thought something broke, sorry.
No. We're good.
She
Don't
always
worry.
was...
That's why I knew she would do anything to protect you. And so, oh my god, if you wanted to know how strong her resolve was to protect you, look at her staff.
Her staff? The one with the sword in it?
The day the plan was to be carried out soon arrived soon enough, Jesus Christ. We met for the first time at Hazakura Temple. That's when your mother showed me her special staff. I realized it then, just how far she was willing to go. She was ready to use that sword to protect you from Morgan Fay if necessary.
Oh, that makes sense. I knew she would do anything to protect you. That's why I let her almost kill you.
Yes, even if it meant paying the ultimate price.
There are some holes in this plan, I think. Mother.
Oh, I don't have the money. That night, the night of the crime, there was just one way to stop Morgan's evil plan. You mean pearls, don't you? We had to make sure she didn't channel Dahlia Hawthorne.
Instead of just, like, telling her, which would have made this all... Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? Well, tonight, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together.
At least she's nice to her niece.
Oh, wait, so you tried... Okay. You tried to talk to her, but...
I was someone else paying for this. Just not me. I got more coffee to drink, you see? God.
Yep, that's him, alright.
We thought we could prevent her from playing her part in more.
So that's why she channeled her.
But she never showed up.
Hell, they could have done nothing and made this work. Man, wait, what do you mean they could have done nothing? Wait. I don't understand the thought process with that. Oh yeah, Pearl couldn't read the letter, Elise had to translate it. They could have won by doing absolutely nothing. I mean...
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
I mean, she could read some of the letter, just not all of it. But yeah,
But she never showed up.
she was worried and followed me to the inner temple.
That was the thing we were most afraid of. And that's why Misty had to do the channeling herself.
Is everybody in this universe just addicted to making everything as complicated as possible?
She channeled Dahlia Hawthorne in her own body.
What? What do you mean? What? Judge.
If she channeled the spirit first, then Pearls wouldn't be able to do it herself.
Oh!
As Master of Crane, Misty Faye's power was supreme. So that's how it went down. She channeled Dahlia Hawthorne so Pearl Faye wouldn't be able to.
I see nothing wrong with this plan. Yeah, Misty could have channeled Dolly in a locked room. Yeah, that would have worked better. What's this true?
My role in the plan was to make sure no one was gonna hurt Maya Faye.
Yeah. All you need is someone to lock the door from the outside, like Iris or Godot. Yeah, why don't you use those special locks?
That's why I hid myself in the inner temple.
There are so many better ways to do all of this.
Just in case you needed to be saved from Dahlia Hawthorne. Godot.
You stupid motherfucker.
Anyway. That's all I'm going to admit to, Trot. Huh? There's no doubt about it, you're a great defense attorney.
Godot was supposed to be protecting Maya, but Dahlia still got within stabbing range before it could do anything. How was he taking a toilet break? I think he's just bad at stuff.
But you're gonna have to do the rest yourself.
I mean, if you make your plan as confusing as possible, people are less likely to understand it and get to the right conclusion. The background leading up to this incident had been laid bare. There's just one question remaining, Mr. Wright. Who killed the victim? There are only two possible suspects right now. Maya Fey, and I'm sad to say, you, Mr. Godot.
Well, try. If you're the real deal, then finish this thing once and for all. Show us beyond a shadow of a doubt that you can finish this on your own.
No, Nick, please don't! Why not? What?
Maya.
I heard the whole thing from my sister in the medical office. That's why I have to protect Mr. Godot. Can't do it. I can't testify against him. Stop turning me normal. After all, he's the man who put his life on the line to protect me, and me too.
Yeah, I know that.
Nick.
But even so,
Wait,
please,
shit,
Maya.
I didn't mean to skip that.
I saw please Maya. Hang on, let me watch the stream.
I didn't know that right-clicking skipped through text.
Even so, doesn't absolve him of his crime. Please, Maya, testify.
Hey, your testimony, please. I should go to jail. For this guy's sake, he's clearly done nothing wrong. He's done a lot of things
This is the
wrong.
final testimony.
It's the final testimony.
Don't bother trying to hide anything, because I'll know. I want to hear the truth from your own lips.
He's the guy who put his life on the line to protect Mia and me too. BS. When did Godot risk his butt for either of them? I guess when he stabbed you. Listen, Maya's been through a lot lately. She's been through a lot since the beginning. Oh god. Did you read this already?
Yeah.
Okay. Dot. I understand. I'm sure you're right. I'm ready now, Nick. When he stabbed Dahlia from behind? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he didn't really risk much. Alright, young lady, tell us about your moments before you lost consciousness. What exactly happened at the time of the murder? Just before it happened, I think I saw some red lights. 3 of them. Okay. So, let me just, check something real quick. Yeah, I mean, there's no other explanation for that. I asked for help, but just then I was splattered with blood. She wasn't dead though, and she was struck back at the enemy, behind her. Suddenly the red lights went out and the whole area was dark. Just at that moment there was a horrible scream. Right after that, Dahlia collapsed and I lost consciousness.
Hang on. No, something ain't right.
These red lights, I thought you said you don't remember seeing them. I'm sorry, I thought I saw them, but then they disappeared all of a sudden.
Things break, Trite. Even the best of theories.
I don't see how any of this contradicts anything we just discussed.
Who was it that stabbed Misty Faye? It looks like you still can't prove it.
Bet.
Bet.
Maya's telling the truth this time, I know it. But there's a contradiction. The rest is up to me.
Well then, Mr. Wright, proceed with your final cross-examination of the game. I mean, the witness. Alright.
So, okay. Next one. Thought I asked for help. And then just then I was spotted with blood. Next one. Wasn't dead. Okay, next. Maybe the red lights went out. Oh, it's dark. Next.
You mean you wouldn't scream when you get stabbed?
Yeah, that seems like a reasonable response.
What do you mean by just at that moment? Do you mean the moment when the red lights went out?
Yes, that's
Yes.
right.
Oh, wait, that's you. The scream you heard, that went... Sorry, it was like a hiccup cough. It was weird. That scream that you heard then, was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
it
no.
was a man's voice.
The fuck?
What? So then the scream came from the killer. Quick, make a dose scream. Maybe Maya will recognize it. I mean, that's what we did with Von Karma.
That's gotta be it.
I think Dahlia Hawthorne must have taken the blade and attacked the killer with it. Then the killer let out a scream of pain, huh? After that, the killer stole the blade back and delivered the final blow. I guess. Wait, but what about the dagger?
Yeah.
Well then, Mr. Wright. Seems to make sense to me.
No. Sounds like a reasonable deduction.
There's a contradiction because how the fuck did she get blood splatters?
Yeah, also,
Sorry to
yeah,
say
what,
this.
did she wash her clothes in the inner temple?
Yeah. I'm sorry to say this.
Did she do the laundry before, after?
Mate. Who knows? But that interpretation would create an enormous contradiction.
That makes sense. After all, my deductions are almost certainly never correct.
Oh my god, you missed it screenshot!
Yes, I'm screenshotting that. Yeah, I mean, if that's what I thought, then clearly. It took 3 whole games and 100-something hours, but he finally admitted it.
Remember the testimony she gave? She just gave
before the killer let out a scream.
Maya said she'd already been splattered by the victim's blood. In other words, the blade and the staff had already been plunged into the victim.
Is that right?
She couldn't have struck back with a sword that was already stuck in her body. The weapon that caused the killer to let out a scream must have been it's the blade.
Yeah, it's the dagger.
Yeah. Anyway, it must have been something other than a staff.
Yeah, you know, the dagger. Remember the dagger? It's in my pants right now, probably, because I guess that's where I'm keeping the evidence now.
Yeah.
They smell
If you're
like
so
gravy.
sure about that, then why don't you keep us waiting? Then don't keep us waiting any longer. God damn it, try it. It's only one thing I can think of. And that could have been used as a weapon. I am not working. Dahlia Hawthorne had already been stabbed in the back by the staff. What could she have used to strike back at the dagger?
The blood doesn't match the victims. So it was Godot.
It's Godot!
So your decisive final piece of evidence, the one definitively tying Godot to the murder of Misty Faye?
Dagger.
It's the dagger!
Take that!
Naturally, the dagger the killer brought to the scene of the crime.
Courtesy of the one and only Dahlia Hawthorne in her final moments! Best girl wins the day for Nick. You're welcome, Feeny. Sure!
Jay.
Whatever! Oh, that's right, I forgot about that.
This dagger was found at the crime scene, stuck into a pine tree. Yes, the detective found that this morning and brought it to me. Dahlia Hawthorne struck back at the killer with this. And she managed to wound him as well. Just because he let out a scream doesn't mean that he was wounded. Toxic masculinity much? For all we knew, the blood on the dagger could have been from...
That's literally all that we know about the dagger is that it couldn't have been from the victim. Objection!
Have you forgotten that the blood has already been tested? Since we learned it wasn't the victim's blood, it must have been the killer's blood. The killer must have had a wound somewhere on his body. Oh god, we're doing it again! Where's the metal detector?
So you're saying the blood on this dagger belongs to the killer?
Exactly. A DNA analysis of the blood would prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Which we tried to do, but it was half-assed apparently.
And yes, Mr. Godot, it would prove that it was your blood. Nice theory, Trot.
Okay, what's your retort on this one? Order! Order in the court!
This the end? Have I done it? Even he won't be able to change the results of a scientific test.
Oh fuck, please don't strip search Godot. I don't want to see that. Yeah, we can't. As much as I would love to see that, we can't have that on YouTube.
Huh?
What? Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Huh. Let me ask you something, Trot. Let's just say that it turned out that I was the killer.
Okay, he admitted it. He totally admitted it. The judge verdict.
Verdict?
He just said, let's
You
just
gotta
say
get
it turned
that.
out I was the killer. So you know, wait, what would a strip search actually solve in this situation? Why did you say that to New Land Time? What?
Wait, am I missing? Oh, I don't have all messages on.
Oh.
Do you really think I would be stupid enough to leave that evidence like that? Yes.
Yeah.
What? Just think for a second. This dagger was found this morning by a detective and brought to me. And there was already blood on it, correct? But even so, I was the one who brought this dagger here to the courtroom.
Yes, what does that prove? Oh, looking over the body for wounds. I see. That would make sense. Yes, what does that prove?
Well, really, we're the killer. I could have washed the blade off and then planted another person's blood on her.
Godot, you didn't see the blood. You did not see the blood. That's not...
That it can't be. In any case, there's one thing I can guarantee, right? That blood, it doesn't belong to me.
Okay.
Not a chance.
What? Okay, if you're so sure about that, why don't we run a DNA test? In any event, it seems we established the killer was wounded. Alright then, witness, continue your testimony. Hold it! Well, wait a minute! Well, what's the problem? I know I probably shouldn't say this, but... there's a big contradiction in Nick's explanation!
No. Why? Why must you betray me so?
Why are you being so hard about this, Maya? No, he's saying that the non-killer could have put his blood on there. Where would the non-killer have gotten his blood? What, does he think that the killer just has a collection of different people's blood? What?
Maya, you betrayed me.
This dagger, you said that it wounded the killer.
That's right.
But, if Mr. Godot had really been cut with a dagger, his clothes should be bloody or have a rip in them, right?
Maya? Maybe he just changed his clothes? That'd solve the contradiction pretty easily.
Well, what are you talking about? It's not that simple at all! Remember back to the day of the murder? Everyone that was on the inner temple side got trapped there! Ah, that's right. I mean, Emma Sky got everyone's fingerprints data security... Emma Sky got everyone's fingerprints data security sucks in this universe. Okay... do the police just have a supply of people's blood? I don't think that's something the police should have.
No, it's in a database, I think.
What?
I don't know how DNA tests go.
I mean, yeah, they could probably match his DNA, but he couldn't get his blood. I don't think. Right?
I have no idea anymore.
That's not a... Gumshoe's just like, oh man, I hate having to clean out the room where we keep everyone, like, just buckets of everyone's blood. What the fuck? That's not a thing! And once the bridge was fixed and the police headed for the inner temple, Mr. Godot was already there waiting for them. So...
that was Maya. That's Maya.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Godot was already there waiting for them. He never had a chance to change his clothes. So maybe he wasn't wearing a shirt at the time.
Hang on.
Look, how are the vampire police supposed to do a blood magic without a blood supply? So... What?
The light went out.
Right, yeah, it did. And,
No. It's okay.
Order in the court! What it says...
Well, maybe he better change his clothes.
What? No one could have predicted the lightning strike that shut down the bridge. Why would anyone have brought a change of clothes?
Did the judge take smart pills during the last recess?
Yes, it's called brain force.
Well,
They're
then
quite
maybe the
good.
killer took off the... Maybe the killer took off his clothes before he committed the crime.
Disclaimer, brain force is not actually good at all. It's terrible.
That way he wouldn't get any blood on them.
Objection!
That's impossible, Trot. You know how cold it gets there late at night?
Sorry.
After a few minutes with no clothes on, you'll be frozen solid. Why? Did the lights go out? Huh. So that's all you've got. You knew you weren't tough enough to finish this. Or, I guess, what did it say? I know. Okay.
I knew.
Right now, if Mia Fey were here, we're here. Mia Fey were here, she would have closed the book on this case already.
Where'd Pearl go? Where is she in all of this? Can we bring her back here?
No, I think she's taking a nap or something.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mia Fey were here. So come on, Trot, can you do it or not? It's just the lights thing that's kind of bugging me right now.
Did he take off his goggles? Can he do that? What? How
So-
about it? Did the batteries
If you-
die?
Hang on. Did it say that Dahlia turned around, or did she just swing backwards?
I think they said she turned around. I don't know. Yeah, Pearl's not dealing with this. Yeah, no, I guess not. You've accused Mr. Godot of being the killer. But can you prove it? Have you got even one piece of evidence? We have to. We must, right?
The question whether isn't whether I can prove it or not.
We should save just to be sure.
Please, save. Fact is, I have to prove it. That's the only choice I have.
That's the only
How
way
did
we
the
can get
light-
the last two achievements.
How the fuck did the lights go out? I was taught that it's one of the rules of being a lawyer. I can prove it. Excuse me.
Oh, they have
Bring
the
your
original
magnificent
music.
thanks to fruition, just as you want it.
They got the first game music.
That's good. A fighter to the bitter end, Trey.
This was always the best, the best cornered music. I don't care what anyone says.
Since there's just one piece of evidence that can prove the point, why don't you go for the unlimited panel? Why don't we go for the... Oh, God.
Oh, that's the entire bar. Oh, geez.
Yeah, save again.
Wait,
That way it's closer. Okay.
If we fuck this up, it's game over.
Are you trying to pressure me, Mr. Godot?
Oh yeah, Gray Blacklight, you're just here in time for the reprise! The grand finale!
It doesn't matter to me. I've got the one piece of evidence I need. Give me a break. You've got nothing, Trite. So what do I do at a time like this? Stop bluffing. It's simple. I've got to think outside the box and approach this from a different angle.
Pro tip, don't suck right now. Okay, good to know.
Got it.
Thanks for the advice, Gray. Now I've got to think outside the box and approach this from a different angle.
I read that.
I know, I just like that line.
Aw, okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, don't worry.
Alright then, Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've got besides kick-ass theme song.
There's one thing I've demonstrated in previous cross-examination. The killer was wounded. That was proven by the blood on the dagger.
But we decided it was impossible for him to have hit such a wound. If he had been cut by a dagger, there should have been a blood stain on his clothing.
One place.
Wait.
one place the killer could have hidden his wound.
What did you say? Hidden?
This is it. My last stand. I need to think about this from a different angle.
I think I know why the lights went out.
I don't need to think about why there were no bloodstains on his clothing. I need to show how he hid the wound. Motherfucker got stabbed in the head.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's the end of the line. This final stop. Try. Let's hear what you got. Where's the location of the killer hid his wound?
Wait, what?
How do we do this? Do we just show Godot?
Yeah, do we just show the picture of his face?
Is that it?
Maybe?
Maybe? I say we go with it. I don't know what you're talking about. Frankly, I don't need to know. What I do know is that you'll never be half the lawyer she was. Isn't that right, Trite?
Oh, that was weird. Did you see that?
No, I missed it.
Mia's
Hang on.
ghost was like, Mia was there for a second and it faded out.
Hang on, I'm gonna watch the stream.
It was very.
Oh shit!
It was very blink and you missed it.
What was that just now? It can't be. You're living on through him? Even as we speak, you're still hiding the wound. Oh, that's so cool. It's beneath your mask. During the fight, the red lights given off by the killer suddenly disappeared. Seconds later, the killer let out a scream. That's right, your mask went flying off your face. Mr. Godot, would you mind removing your mask? If you have a dagger wound under there somehow, then I say this whole case is solved. No!
Well, what do you say, Godot?
Just now, I saw her spirit in you.
Well, more like right beside you, but...
I never liked you.
You made that perfectly clear.
6 years ago. You helped the woman who put me to sleep by hiding her bottle of poison. But then
Okay,
again,
that
I
was
was
not
kinda...
our fault. We were being
Yeah.
manipulated.
And then, while I was sleeping, you let Mia die.
There was
No,
traffic.
I didn't.
Look, there was heavy traffic that day. It was a whole thing.
But you didn't care. You just kept living your pathetic happy-go-life.
It is not. Our life has not been happy-go-lucky.
You even had the nerve to follow in her footsteps as a lawyer.
I was already doing that.
I could never forgive you. That's what I thought.
Mr. Godot.
You're a fucking loser. But I was wrong about you. I knew it from the very beginning.
You knew you were wrong about us from the very beginning?
You knew you were a fucking dumbass? The truth is, the only person I can never find it in my heart to forgive is yourself. Was me. Yep.
You? Yourself?
I was the one that failed to protect Mia.
Finally, you admit it.
Yay. Me and no one else. Fucking projecting
it
onto
wasn't
me.
even really your
bitch.
fault, actually. Not even that was your fault. You were poisoned and in a coma.
Yeah.
This isn't anyone's fault, actually.
I tried to avert my eyes from the truth, to escape from the harshness of reality. I just couldn't face Mia's death head on, so I ran. I hid behind a mask, threw away my true name. I couldn't even deal with being a defense attorney anymore, so I quit. But you saved Maya! Yeah, that was my plan. Up until just now, anyway.
What do you mean?
Are you listening, Maya? If I had really wanted to save you, then there's one person that I should have gone to talk to right away.
Pearl? Who would that be? Are you talking about Nick?
But I didn't do it.
The one I couldn't forget was me. Oh, you called Nick trite to come out with that? I mean, I guess he's saying that he forgives us now, but
Tried to get the help of Iris and your mother. But I closed my eyes to the most important man involved. Yeah!
I mean, you could have also talked to Pearl.
Do you know why? The real reason?
No, why?
I suppose I wasn't really interested in saving. Fuck you!
Huh? I'm feeling so many confusing emotions right now.
Same. I think I was just trying to salvage what was left of my own broken soul. I was trying to make up for the fact that I couldn't save Mia. Nothing more. Why didn't Mia like him? That's why I let you walk into a situation that I knew was dangerous.
I guess she just was really into being called kitten.
Oh my god. Forgive me. You're wrong.
And even to the end, if I wanted to save you, I should have talked to the man.
Oh my god.
This fucking guy.
You put your life on the line for Maya.
In a very weird, convoluted way.
Was it really for my sake? Even I'm not really sure.
He's supposed to be, like, cool and charming. Yeah, he's
I hate
supposed to
him.
be, clearly. Well, what do you mean by that?
That night in the darkness of the garden when I saw her silhouette. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Part of me must have known the truth. Truth that it wasn't really Dahlia Hawthorne standing there in front of me. Wait! So, hang on! If Pearl was... Oh my god!
Wait.
He would have killed Pearl if Misty didn't do a thing.
Yep.
Kill this motherfucker. Kill this motherfucker.
Well. You want to
Them
read that
could've-
line, or?
Could have been Misty Faye or even that little girl. But I still picked up the blade. It was like I was dreaming. I'm not sure exactly what was going on in my mind at that point. Was I really motivated by the pure desire to protect Maya Faye? Or was it something else?
There's gonna be a lot to explain to Pearl.
Oh, yeah. Was it my hatred for a woman that had stolen everything from me 6 years earlier?
I think she's gonna need therapy for, like, her entire life.
Could have been simply a desire for revenge. And now I don't know anything anymore. I did learn something today, however. I finally realized that I was the arrogant one.
Oh, finally, thank you. Everyone else figured that out, but...
I was just chasing an illusion, a fantasy.
So what you're saying is you were looking at things through rose-tinted glasses? Oh, boy.
That's the stupid fantasy of defeating you in the courtroom. You were the one that made me realize my folly. You never ran away from Mia's death. Instead, you picked up where she left off, as a true defender of the people. That one moment, I understood everything.
Insert virus reaction image here. Yes.
Mr. Godot,
I'm glad that you all got the appropriate reaction from that.
I think you already know this, but if you don't, my name is Diego Armando.
You killed my girlfriend, prepare to die. But Mr. Armando, I believe in you. I know you were trying to save me.
Girl!
Sure. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Oh, shit! Thanks.
Well, there's the wound.
I know I hate him, but is he okay?
I don't
Your
think
wound
he's...
is bleeding!
I don't think he's okay physically. I don't think he's okay emotionally. I don't think he's okay mentally. I don't think he's okay morally. He's not okay.
Huh? Did you forget already? In my world, color red doesn't exist. These must be my teeth. Fuck you. These must be my tears.
Tears?
Ever since I woke up from a coma. I think I've been waiting for this very moment.
A lawyer never cries until it's over. And now it's over. Mr. Armando.
You do well to remember this, Maya. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over.
Yep, there we go.
Does he just die? No. Okay.
I think he goes to jail. Probably. This time really is all over, isn't it? It's over, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it over? Over, isn't it? Isn't it over? Brendan?
Look at what Croak said.
Oh, Iris is here. Yeah. Are you okay? And to F you in seconds. Yep, that's Sky for you.
Anyway, yes, Your Honor.
Although you weren't directly involved in the murder, tampering with the body in the crime scene is a serious offense in itself.
I understand, Your Honor. Mr. Armando explained that to me very clearly, or very carefully. I knew the risk, and I willingly cooperated anyway.
Very well. Before I hand down my verdict, is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, there is one thing. I'd like to say something to Mr. Wright. I wanted to apologize to you. Apologize to me? For what? For the case 5 years ago. Of course.
What?
Yeah, I suffered.
I just remembered. Weren't you poisoned by your own lover? That was fucked up.
Sadly, yeah, something like that.
Pretty much. That song does kind of work for Godot. He's Pearl, Mia is Rose, and Greg's Nick. I guess so.
Even now, 5 years later, I can hardly believe it.
Still wasn't as traumatizing as that one time that people were mean to me in grade school.
Yeah.
She was going to do it. She was planning to kill me. It's not all that surprising.
Wow.
Two of you hardly knew each other.
Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Hold on!
So you know how they're twins.
Huh? What do you mean? You and my sister. You only met twice.
What?
Huh? We only met twice?
The first time you met was on that fateful day. The day she poisoned Mr. Armando in the cafeteria of this very courthouse. And the next time you met her was 8 months later. You met her again on the day she stole your cold medicine. And Doug Swallow was killed.
Phoenix said that she wasn't acting like herself.
No way. It can't be true.
But time for the most controversial bit of this, heterosexuality. No.
Bisexuality.
This is bisexuality. Yes. Get it right.
I mean, during our whole relationship, we were... For those 8 months... The woman you thought was Dahlia Hawthorne wasn't actually my sister.
Huh?
It wasn't Dahlia?
Phoenix, you have to realize what they're going
I
through
hope-
here.
I hope one day you can forgive me, Beanie.
You mean?
That's right. I lied to you for 8 months.
God, why does this sound like something my aunt would do? I don't have something.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
Ever since she gave you the bottle that day, my sister was trying to get it back as soon as she possibly could. Because of the police investigation and the surveillance, she couldn't move about freely. So that's why you... And my sister, from the beginning, she was prepared for the worst. Prepared for the worst? She thought that you might discover the truth, somehow discover the truth. That's why she always she was always ready to deal with you at a moment's notice.
And God, do I prefer this to the Nick Maya ship? That one's weird. Yeah, I know. I can see why some people would ship that, but I don't. No.
I don't like it.
I don't like that. They're better as platonically.
They're better as siblings. They literally have sibling energy.
Yeah.
I said that. You mean she was ready to kill me, don't you? She already had so much to answer for. I didn't want any more sins on her soul. I begged her not to do it, and she agreed to give me a chance. And that's why you came to me? You came to get the bottle pendant back for me in her place. I couldn't get you to give it back. I failed at something as simple as that. 8 months passed and I still couldn't get it back from you. Finally, my sister couldn't wait any longer. She didn't consult me about her plans for you that day. It was the first time that had ever happened. That was a bit strange, wasn't it? Up until that day, you two were partners in crime, and she would confer with you. I think she must have noticed. Noticed what? My feelings for you. I had found out she was planning to kill you. I would have done whatever was necessary to stop her. Even if it meant her life or mine. Iris? After spending those 8 months by your side, my feelings towards you, they changed. I have something to say to you, too.
I'm dating Miles.
I was gonna say I'm gay. Yes? You really are the person I always thought you were. Even after Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, I still believed in you. Q.
Well,
How many cups of darkness have I drank over the years? Even I don't know. I'll tell you though. Right now, this one here is the greatest cup I think I've ever had.
probably the last one you'll have for a while, too.
Yep. Don't you think so, Phoenix Rat?
There's also the fact that Phoenix/Maya is basically treated as a joke in game because they have absolutely no romantic chemistry like with Pearl. Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, he gave us some coffee.
Nice! Screw you, though!
The purpose of this trial was to rule on the murder of the victim, Elise Donim. At some point, I expect you'll be tried for your role as an accomplice in this case.
I understand, Your Honor.
Very well. On the charge of murder, I hereby find the defendant not guilty! Yeah! Court is now adjourned. February 10th.
February 10th.
4:51
Wow.
p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1.
I guess it's all over. The way everything ended was justice really served? The man who risked his life to save Maya is being sent to prison by my own hand.
Yeah. No confetti? Wait, yeah, wait, why wasn't there confetti? There was always confetti before! But... Of course justice was served. Oh, hi!
Oh, shit!
Hi, Mia! Seriously, where was Pearl this whole time?
Mia, cover up.
I'm proud of you, Phoenix. Your defense was truly brilliant.
But I couldn't save Mr. Armando. The man who cared so deeply for you.
You're wrong, Phoenix. You did save Diego. You saved him in the only way possible.
You mean with that verdict?
I think one day you'll understand, too. Phoenix, I want you to remember one thing. You're as good out there today as any defense attorney could ever hope to be. There's nothing more I can learn from me.
Mia?
You've accomplished something I wasn't able to. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll meet again. Someday. Phoenix. If they make a 7th game.
Wait, so she's just gone forever now?
Yeah.
Handled a lot
I
of
don't know.
cases and oh god, no! I handled a lot of cases and seen a lot of things. And along this journey, I found myself asking just one question.
What is the difference between a ladder and a stepladder?
Damn you!
What does it really mean to defend someone? I suppose today's case produced one possible answer.
Nick?
Yeah? Maya?
Guess it's just like my sis said.
What? What? Mia, what did she say?
That night, when I channeled Mia to get her advice on what to do, this is what she wrote back in my notebook. Don't worry. Phoenix will save everyone in the end. Come on! Cut it out with that gloomy face! Can't you see me, sis? And I'm sure Ivan too. We owe you for everything you've done for us, Nick. I do like how Godot's left as a fairly sympathetic villain while still being a big enough prick that it feels good to take him down. Yeah.
Maya. How can you be so chipper and bright and chipper after all that's happened? You were brutally attacked. You even saw your mother murdered.
It's called denial, Nick. Ow! What? Hi, shit,
Francisca!
Okay, I didn't expect you to be here. Still they softy us always, Phoenix, right? Excellent work, right?
Oh my God!
Mr. Edgeworth? When did you get back?
Oh, that's alright. I guess no one filled her in on that.
Edgeworth and Francisco have actually been helping me.
Helping you?
If these two hadn't been here on the first day of the trial... the defense wouldn't have gone anywhere.
Wow. Where were you, Nick? I heard you fell into a river and caught a nasty cold, which forced him to sleep all day. I laughed when I heard it so much. Yes, he laid in bed shivering from his fever with Iris's foot pulled over his head. Oh, ouch. Talk about embarrassing, Nick. You definitely need more training. It's so cringe how you jumped into a river to save my life. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You too. Francisca?
Oh?
Wanna go out for, like, burgers sometime, you know? Just a little bit?
I don't suppose.
My hair?
Okay, who the fuck is this?
I get
Don't
the feeling
suppose.
this is you.
Okay.
I don't suppose.
Oh, wait, never mind. There's room for me in this group hug, is there? Larry, no, go away.
No.
Oh, Larry!
What's with the longer than usual face?
I realized something when I was reborn. I realized that Larry was never of any use to anyone, not even once. That's not true, right, Nick?
What? You're asking me?
Well, Nick, is it true? I got a place in this world, right? I'm still everyone's favorite character.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Everyone would be
Oh, wait.
better off if I were gone for good.
No. Oh, yeah. These portraits you painted, they were really good. Isn't that right, George?
What's me? Why are you making that face, huh, Edgy? Oh, well, yes, indeed. I certainly can't say they lack resemblance. Do you really mean it? What about you, Francie? Did I draw you well, too? Ah! My beauty can possibly be captured by a mere crayon. Poor guy is only gonna be flanderized more. What, he gets worse? Claire. Nevertheless, I recognize the effort you put into it, and that's worth something. Ah, so Maya is able to intimidate Franziska. Very interesting.
Oh.
So then you'll do it, like you promised? You're gonna model for my next picture book, Francie's Whippity Whip Trick? Ah! Don't get Katie to pay. Well, how about that? I guess painting portraits the only thing I'm good at. Yeah? Yeah. Painting a pearl was pretty darn good too, if you ask me. Wait, what painting a pearl? What, huh? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen her around.
Pearls? Where could she have gone?
We just saw we just saw Mia here, remember? It was 5 minutes ago?
Normally she would have made a beeline for Maya.
Oh, I'll go look for her. Be right back. What was that sound?
What the fuck?
Hey, Pearly! Right. Seem to be uncharacteristically puzzled. I suspect you're wondering how Maya can be so cheerful despite all of this happened.
Yeah.
To be honest, I can't understand it either.
Franziska. That's right, she lost her father fairly recently as well.
I'm not talking about investigations, I'm talking about paid DLC. It is not paid anymore! I think I understand how she feels. Maya is a much wiser person than she appears, and I think she realizes something. Now is exactly the time when she needs to be as strong as she can. What do you mean by now is exactly the time? Maya wasn't the only one that was badly wounded by this incident. In fact, there was someone who was hurt far more deeply than her. I believe it's that person that Maya is trying her best not to cry.
Someone who was hurt more deeply than Maya? Edgeworth? I think I'm starting to understand too. Ow!
Then tell me, Phoenix Wright! Who is Maya Fey being strong for? What, I'm not doing this! The game is doing this! Wait, what? What? Huh? Wait, hang on. Wait, is my, what the fuck? Is my left key stuck? What?
Unhook your thing!
What, wait, What's happening? I can't unhook the thing. Wait, what? There's not a thing to unhook. Wait, hang on. What? Is this scripted or is something wrong? What is that?
I got no idea.
No, not that one.
Can we go back?
Can we? Wait. Wait, when did we last save?
Before we talked about Godot being the murderer.
What is happening? What is going on? Something's gone horribly wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Oh, my controller was stuck. That's what was happening.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on, we're just gonna hang on, we're just gonna skip through a bunch of stuff. Don't worry.
I think we pretty much got it.
Stand by. Yeah. Yeah, no, skipping, now we are skipping, that's what we're doing, this is cool, this was a really cool finale, isn't it great that we get to see it again? Yeah, speedrunning this game is easy, I just have to hit the backspace button a lot, or I just have to hold down the backspace button.
I thought click.
That, well, yeah, you can just skip instantly with the backspace. Except not that instantly. Yeah, I know. All these people go stop drinking your coffee. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 6 years ago, blah blah blah, whatever. So, this was fun.
Yeah.
Come on, why are these animations so long? This is much slower than the skip function in Ren'Py. They should have just remade this game in Ren'Py. This doesn't even have it. This game would really, oh yeah, Francisca still has not slept. She didn't even take a nap during that whole thing. We didn't even need her for the trial. Are you planning on playing 4 or Investigations next? That's a good. I mean, we're gonna take a break from this game, but I mean, there's a couple things we could do a couple things. We could do Investigations. We could do 4. We could even do the Great Ace Attorney. God, it's late here. My apologies for my commentary falling short at this point. No, it's okay. I totally understand. Sorry for making this...
than usual.
Yes, sorry for making this go on too long, and also there were technical difficulties that made it go on for even longer. But thank you everyone for showing up when you did. Come on, why was this segment so long? Yeah, plot twist, Aviary Attorney is next. We could even do that, who knows? Possibilities that maybe we could do Terry and Cuthbert, you know, your favorite game. We could even do Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law, actually, or the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. We could do that one Genshin Impact quest.
Which one?
You know, the court one.
Oh, right! Arena!
Yeah. Art. Sorry, did I just remind you that Terry and Cuthbert existed? And okay, we're almost there. Yeah, the way that her sprite and the text is arranged, it's like if I want to read the text when she's talking, I just have no choice but to look at her boobs. Yes, there is a Harvey Birdman game. That was what I did for April Fool's last year. Is that I tried to convince Sky that we were gonna play that game, but we didn't end up doing that. In retrospect, I probably could have had the gag go on for longer, but anyway, okay. We're almost there. Come on, we're almost there. Come on.
Okay.
Yes, and the Harvey Birdman game is explicitly in Ace Attorney. It's by Capcom. Yeah, okay. Who is Maya Fey being strong for?
Pearl.
Yeah, it's Pearl.
Take that!
Pearl Fey.
Poor kid, after all. The reason that she worked so hard to follow the instructions was because she loved and believed in her mother, Morgan. It's for the good of the Fae clan. I'm sure she believed in every last word. She thought she was doing it for Maya. That's why she was so happy.
I mean, in a way she was, but...
It shows how truly devoted she is to Maya.
Irony that it was her exuberance that led to this tragedy. Oh, don't forget breaking the bank's lawyered up rank. Yeah, we could do that one too.
Oh my god!
How many lawyered? Wait, that wasn't breaking the bank. That was escaping the prison or something. Frickin' what? How many lawyer games are there? There's gotta there can't be that many. Maya Fey's mother was killed, and Maya herself was put into the deepest peril imaginable.
And that's exactly why Maya is putting on a brave face. She's doing it for Pearl's sake, until she can see her smile again. Gumshoe! Oh wait, so this is where you all were. Well, looks like I've got to quite the button. Yeah! Well, what was that for, sir?
Sorry about that, Scruffy. My Vip just seems to have a mind of its own.
Oh my god. What's up, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, you know, this and that. Anyway, congrats on your win! Let's go out tonight, pal. Dinner's on me.
That's a very funny joke, Gumshoe.
My salary just sort of kind of gone down by a teeny weeny bit, but it's alright. I made reservations at a first-class French restaurant tonight.
Which French restaurant? Ah! I'm sorry. Pretty good work, Scruffy. That Vip was your reward.
Detective Gumshoe, you said a first-class French restaurant. You don't mean... Très bien, where else? I want to die.
Hang on, where, do we have the, do I have the image still on here? Hang on, no, that's not the right one. Oh wait, I don't think I had that on this, I don't think I had that on this, this one, no, that's Toothless. No, stop, I don't want Toothless to be here. I don't want to block Gumshoe's face. This one, no, that's the same. here it is. That's way much too big. All right, bringing out this art one last time. Gumshoe, where is your brain cell? I think that Maggie's somewhere else. All right.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna have that right here. It's very small, but anyway.
I knew it. We're doomed. Come on, let's go, everyone. Can't keep Can't keep Maggie waiting, pal.
No, Waggy is Maggie's like Wario equivalent.
Yeah.
Hey, you crybaby, you're mine too.
Oh, forget about me. Pearl and I will be at the Loser's Shack eating potatoes.
You know, Maya's taking an awfully long time to get back.
I'm definitely missing something here. Well, this is this is the Tribulations waitress uniform that I commissioned myself being drawn in. It is, yeah. Also, why have I never seen art of Maya showing that cursed uniformed Franziska? Good question. Someone should get on that.
She's still out looking for pearls. Oh, Maya. What's wrong?
Nick, what do I do? Pearly, I can't find her anywhere.
Huh?
She was like right here. What?
I bet she went back home. That's all.
I thought so too, so I called the village. No one's heard from her. This has never happened before. As I figured, she has been badly hurt by this incident. She feels responsible for the tragedy that has befallen you, Maya. But none of this was her fault! What should I do?
Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, what is it, pal? Could you guys go on ahead? But what about you? Maya and I we'll join you guys once we find pearls.
Nick!
Don't worry about us, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, we may be a little late, but we'll definitely be there.
Phoenix just doesn't want to eat any food from Tribulations.
We have a lot of celebrating to do tonight, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. Yeah, but you're... Yeah.
Very well, Phoenix. Very well, Phoenix, right? We'll go on ahead. Don't keep us waiting, right? Especially me.
Never keep you waiting. We won't.
Where should we look? Where could Pearly have gone?
Let's go, Maya. There's only one place I can think of that pearls might have gone to.
Is it the Loser Shack?
Probably.
Hazakura Temple.
Pearls, I bet this is a very important place. After all, it's where the whole incident started.
What's this? You're all back again so soon? Sister Bikini? I thought we'd be eating mashed potatoes alone tonight. So she's here? Pearly is here? She's in the training hall. Why don't you hurry along and go see her? Okay. Oh, they cleaned up the tapestry. Pearly's not here.
Nice. Huh? Maya, the hanging scroll.
Ah! Oh, is she clean it? Someone cleaned it off. Wait a second, in Ghost Trick, there's a restaurant where the waitress is dressed like that. Ah, so, that must have been a reference. That's fun.
It's got to be pearls.
Ah! Mystic Maya! But Pearly, why It's all my fault that missing Maya's mother.
That's why you came here?
It's the least I could do. Pray for your happiness. You don't have to do that, Pearly. It wasn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. Of course, I'm sad that my mother is gone. But how do I say this? I'm still happy. There's also a dog shared between the two games. Yeah, that's true. Is it the same dog, or is it just a dog that happens to be named Missile and also is the same breed? You don't have to lie just to make me feel better. No, really, it's true. The only reason I'm still here at all is thanks to everyone who was here for me. ... exclamation point? My sis, my mother, Mr. Armando, Nick, and you. And to a lesser extent, Francisca. If even one of you weren't there, I'm sure I wouldn't be still alive by now. That's why I have to be strong. For all the people that were there when I needed them. That's all I can really do. Mystic Maya. Wait, Missile's in these games? Yeah, he was in the first one. I'm impressed. You truly are the daughter of Mystic Misty. Sister Bikini! Your mother, Mystic Misty, was a strong woman indeed. I want to tell you what she said to me that night. After dishonoring the good name of Karian, I don't have the right to face my daughter. But still, Maya's always in my thoughts. It's true, she'll always be with me. Until the day I die. Well, you were right about that. Well, Spirit was with her. That's why your mother was so strong. Even at the end, I'm sure she had no regrets.
She'll always be with me until the day I die. ... There's a rule or something all masters are to follow, isn't there? To never take the charm off until the day you die?
That's the master's talisman.
The thing that Misty kept by her heart and would never take off. It wasn't the container that was important. Rather, it was the content.
That's... photo? Ah! Mother.
It's only natural for living creatures to fight to protect their own lives. But what makes us human is our fight for others. Is that we fight for others. But who do you fight for? How hard must you fight?
What are we fighting for?
That's the true measure of what human life is worth. We defense attorneys are warriors who are constantly challenged by that question.
The lawyer never cries until it's over. The lawyer never cries until it's over.
Even when the battle is over and the bonds that connect us are severed, we always return, time and time again. Mia, Maya, Pearls, Mr. Armando. Maya's mother too. I learned that from all of them. Well, shall we get going? Everyone is waiting.
Yes, that was adorable. They broke the vase just like Pearl did. Ah!
This is the day to remember, a day when a lot of things were finally put to rest. I think we should celebrate what we've overcome today.
But I still can't. Oh, go on, sweetie. You can come back for training anytime. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make a brand new start too. Sister Bikini, I'll be back for more training, I promise. I know. I won't go easy on you just because you're the future master. I'll make sure to prepare reservations for 3 when you come back. Ha! Alright, we're gonna have a great feast today, Pearly. You know why? Because training is a battle of endurance. Okay, Mystic Maya, I'll eat lots and lots of food tonight.
I don't get and probably don't want to, but
What is it, Nick?
reservations for training is fine and all. But why for 3?
Come on, what do you think? You're one of us, Nick. Next time you can train right alongside us.
Huh?
I'll be waiting for you. Sister Bikini will take special care of you.
Huh? Huh?
It'll be great, Nick. We're gonna do the special course naturally.
Huh? Huh?
That's a great idea. After all, Mr. Nick, you'd do anything for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you? Even walk on hot coals, right? Have a nice big meal before we come next time, right, Nick? We all know what he's gonna say next.
You know, I was wondering if I could just say one little thing.
Sure, of course he can. Oh, I love this part. I can't wait to hear it. I'm getting goosebumps too.
Well then, here goes nothing.
Objection! And
Holy shit.
that's the end.
Holy shit.
I'll really have to work extra hard next time. Master Karian and the office manager at Ranko Law Offices. I have to be a good big sister to Pearly and Nick too. Well, as long as I'm not.
Excuse me?
Well, as long as I'm not locked up or captured or something like that. So she
big
is her sister. She said it.
Big sister of, yeah, Pearly, but not me, bitch.
So it's true. Mr. Nick really is. He went through the special course all the way to the end. Actually, I heard there's a legendary extra special ultra course here too.
Oh
I
god.
think I'll surprise the 2 of them by saying, seek a reservation. Yeah. It was a wonderful game.
Oh my gosh.
Maggie bought me a
I
brand
bought me a brand new coat as a present, pal. I feel 10 years younger. I'll never take it.
Yes, but somehow you just don't seem the same. I guess a dirty, shabby old overcoat is just more detective-like, sir.
Don't worry about it. In the name of love, a man who will soil himself. Oh my god, no, shut the fuck up.
So they are in love. Aww. Yeah, I mean, no game is perfect, but it was fun. Oh, she's back. Mr. Wright, I'm once again in your debt. Thanks to you, the Treasures of Karian exhibit was a great success. I even got to see Miss Von Parma, who I hadn't seen for almost a year. She taught me how to use a whip and said that I must show you what I've learned.
Oh god damn it.
Uh-huh, and how was that training session conducted?
Oh yeah, I want to know.
I'd like to know the details of that. Desi and I started a company called Master to Mass Consulting. We're dedicated to stopping the evil.
Dedicated.
Our motto is cut it out,
In Love
please.
City.
Well, we also sell plans to the criminals as kind of side business. I wonder if that's okay. Sometimes I think maybe we're the worst criminals.
Aw, I love those two.
Yeah, they're great. She's been spending time with Francisco. That's why she called herself Nick's Big Sis. Alright, of course. I wanted to show my appreciation to Mr. Wright for exterminating Don Tigre. So I lent him $500,000 and a tea set. A special thick tea, one I mixed with my own 2 hands. I bet he's drinking it now. Win through compromise.
Oh, God.
I'm just old and in the way. A wrinkly, grumpy, clown-nosed waste of flesh, ga-ga-ga. At least that's what I thought. But my grandkids had a birthday party for me the other day. Talk about embarrassing. 69 years old and I cried like a baby with a dirty diaper. Ga-ga-ga. Well, I guess that's nice. Ah, Lisa, she's back! As usual, I have an abundance of work to do. We've hired a new programmer to replace Grant Glenelg. I do hope everyone will get along. His name is Adam Matta. As soon as I heard his name, I knew our brain circuits would align perfectly. Everybody...
Okay.
Everybody has to have a palindrome name here. That's the rule. My, more reporters. Since the murder, we've made so much money I hardly know what to do. I think the magazines like us because I provide such a nice visual, especially in spring. I can hardly wait for Iris to come back. Whoa! Okay, whatever you say, Bikini.
So sweet of you and everyone else to come and visit me here the other day. Of course, I was happy that you constantly had your eyes on me, but no. Bad when that little one loved you so hard you got a nosebleed.
Pearl!
Pearl?
Objection!
Oh, is it? Oh, are these the voices or something?
Objection!
That is not. That was. I think these are. These are not the voices.
Played by Christina Catano.
I don't think. No. No.
Objection!
Dramatic hair flip. Godot! By James C. Wilson.
That Wright's voice actor is the same voice actor as Aizawa from My Hero Academia.
Yeah, in the later games, but not these ones. And Franziska von Karma
in
by
this
Jatsu.
one.
What?
In this one.
What do you mean? But the Winston Payne, David Crislett, but the people who work
the
on
other
the voices.
Miles. Did I say Phoenix?
Yes,
No.
I guess.
No.
What's this?
No.
I'm back from a long and tiring vacation and no one is here to greet me. I guess while I was gone, my little whippersnapper buddy quit and now I got no one. And what kind of lonely, crazy security room is this supposed to be anyway? What with all the flashing lights and switches? I feel like some sort of space alien. And now what am I gonna do with all these macadamia nuts I brought back for everyone? If I bring them over to Edgy, but I can't really accept these, I'm afraid of something as painful and fragile heart. Oh my god, gentlemen. Assault! Sky,
Yeah.
I was expecting you were gonna say assault too.
I did.
Oh, I didn't hear that, sorry. I finally found something I love to do. Frenzy's whippity whip trip is gonna turn the art world on its head. I should have realized it sooner. Self-centered, lazy, antisocial. I'm an artist, a real good portrait artist. I'm not a loser after all. What the hell happened to Old Bag is long story.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. It's the whole family. Here's the dead family.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We did it.
Yep, we did.
Oh.
Well, we did it. We completed this. We completed Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy.
Oh, we finally made it through the game.
We did. It took a while. Even with all the false starts. Wait, Godot isn't dead. I mean, he was maybe not yet, but he did murder someone. So I mean, he might be on death row. It's likely.
Yeah.
But yeah. even with all those false starts, we've been going for 3 hours now.
Oh my god.
Well... also, fun fact, word of God says Godot was poisoned on the day he planned to propose to Mia. Well, that sucks.
Oh yeah.
Well... well, I always wanted to play the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games, you know, I bought the first game on the DS, I bought the trilogy on the 3DS, but, I never got around to finishing it. Or even going past the
And
third
I
case.
never really heard about these games before until until we started this, and I'm very happy we did
Yeah, we
this.
started watching the anime, but then Sky was just so good at guessing what was going to happen, what the secret of the case is, that we were like, we should just play this game at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad I did, because, you know, this is a really special series of games. I really understand now why everyone loves them so much. I love them so much now.
These are amazing.
They wouldn't have been the same if I hadn't played them with you. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm really glad we got to have this experience together.
Me too.
We're gonna be taking a break from Ace Attorney for a while, but because unfortunately real life has a lot of things that we need to deal with, but
Yeah.
I can promise that this is not the end. Sky, you said that you wanted to play all of the games, and I'm keeping you to that. We're gonna get through them all sooner or later.
Yeah.
And this was, I'm really glad that, you know, you were here with me, and also that all of you in the audience, but you weren't always,
Especially Crow.
especially Croak. Croak is always here, and I appreciate them for that. Not all of, some of you were only here for part of it, but I still really appreciate you for tuning in. This is really nice, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Anything else that you want to say before we go, Sky?
Oh, this was so fun, and I'm excited. After our hiatus, I'll be excited to get back into it.
Yeah, me too. Can't wait. I just hope that the second trilogy gets put on sale at some point, because it's very useful. Well, I don't really want the stream to be over, but I mean, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Yes, well, lawyer never cries until it's over,
Yeah.
and now it's over, so I feel like crying.
Yeah.
How many series are you trying to beat all the games in? I mean, right now it's just Mega Man and Ace Attorney. That list might grow. Who knows? I'm a bit of a completionist sometimes, but I hope that, oh yeah, Mega Man is coming back tomorrow, so hope you'll join me for that, but until then, I'm Miss Jukebox 8,
And I'm Sky Cloud Lord.
and thank you for a wonderful